So as we work our way through this today, I'm going to talk about 3 different types of choices that we make to help us become those redwoods so that we can stand tall through whatever happens. The first choice is the character choices. Those choices are about what we really believe, what our character really is. We make those choices internally. People don't even know what those choices are because we make them internally. We don't normally share those. Second type of choices are action choices. People see those. What do we do? That's what they see. And the third type of choice is the investment choice, which is not investing in the stock market or investing in any kind of financial thing. It's investing in other people and investing in ourselves so that we can become the very best at these jobs that we've all chosen to do. The character choices have 4 choices, and you'll see in your book as you see this, we don't have time to go through all 12 of these choices. We'll be hitting on 4 of them. But the character choice, one of the character choices, the first one is to make the choice to never be a victim. In other words, making the choice of responsibility. I accept responsibility for everything that happens, even if it's not fair. Even if I didn't deserve it. The choice of responsibility. I've got a buddy of mine who's a sports psychologist for the PGA Tour. And his name is David Cook. And he says that in every round of golf at that level, which is the highest level of golf there is, and these guys are unbelievably good, he says at every round of golf, 3 things happen to every player that might not be fair. He says, you know, you might hit the ball 310 yards right dead nut down the middle of the fairway, and you get there and you're in somebody else's divot. Well, that's not fair. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. You hit it exactly where you were trying to hit it, and yet you got stuck in a circumstance that just really is not fair. Or, he says, you might be hitting a second shot up to a 150-yard shot over a bunker and onto the green. And as soon as you hit it just perfect. You hit an 8-iron perfect, which is the right stick for that distance. And all of a sudden the wind comes up and knocks it down, and it plugs it into the bunker in front of the green. Well, that's not fair. You hit the shot you were supposed to hit. And yet this external thing happened to you. Or you might be putting. You got a 20-foot putt, and it's going dead nut center for the hole. And all of a sudden it hits somebody else's spike mark, and it moves off. Well, that's not fair. But what he says is that what separates the greatest golfers in the world from everybody else is not all the other shots that happen. What separates them is what they do with the things that are not fair. How do we handle those? And that's the same way it is with success, and we'll be talking about that. Second choice is commitment choice. We'll be talking about commitment as well. Third one is values, and the last one is integrity. Let's start off with the no victim choice. The bottom line on this is that until we accept responsibility, no matter what, we'll not be able to put in place plans to achieve our goals. Now, what's more likely is the sign up there. You know, it's his fault, it's her fault, it's their fault, it's not my fault. Well, those are easy to say. And everybody has those on their agenda sometime or another where they throw the fault game out. But the bottom line is accepting responsibility is our choice. Now, it might not be fair like those golf scenarios that I shared with you. But our job is to take whatever happens and move it forward. Doesn't mean Pollyanna, only good things are going to happen to us. It means whatever happens, we move it forward. And we become better because of our influence on that situation, no matter what. Well, that's sort of the challenge, is the no matter what, because we all have things that happen to us. Stuff happens. You know, we have to deal with people around our organization. We have to deal with clients. If we didn't have any clients, it'd be real easy to be a great leader, wouldn't it? We have to deal with budgets. We have to do things physically responsible. So the no matter what is really the challenge that we all have, but we do have choices to make. We can make the choice to be average, continue doing what we've always been doing, and we're already above average, but we can make a choice to be where we are. Or we can make a choice to be great. We can make the choice to be a victim, or we can make a choice to be responsible. We're responsible for this, now let's fix it. We can make a choice to be a passenger. We'll just go wherever the drivers are taking us. Or we can make a choice to be a driver, taking the wheel and doing something with what we have.